Way too many platforms, but we'll try.
Looks like the situation has changed again.
Let's speedrun this as fast as I can.
Huh? Did someone call me just now?
Navigating
Someone
the
just
world is
call me?
a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Did someone call me just now? Huh? Did someone call me just now?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
I think it's do is slap
Call me just now?
you in the corner. You in that corner. That corner. TikTok is back live on in America, so I'm gonna be streaming on every platform.
Did someone call me just now?
Yeah, I'm streaming on every platform I can think of. So hopefully we can get this done today.
Whoa,
Jarix,
you really
welcome.
did get teleported.
Bro, you can't go for both. Gotta get... You can't go through both.
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like
Don't
there's
do
an
that.
exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
All used for weaving. Obviously, it's a weaving machine. Oh my golly. It's not really a good clue. Now, what's going on for TikTok? I will be not paying attention to how many viewers, diamonds, gifts, new followers, or likes, because I'm only going to be looking at the chat. No idea what the stream looks like. For TikTok, I know what the stream looks like, but no idea. But I can see chat. For YouTube, I will not know how many viewers, new subscribers. Actually, I will know about new subscribers. There is an alert system for it, so. And Twitch, well, I think I'll be reading that one the most. So there you go. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Yeah, you guys should do that, you know? Hit that turkey. Maybe watch some of my TikToks. I really did put a cut on my hand. Jeez. The whole nip of skin off.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
Those are very distinctive too.
Yeah,
Also,
you're right.
I'm tired though.
Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
And once I finish this, then I can go straight into different game. Wuthering Waves. It's right there. Blind. Nah, that thing never works.
Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
That really is a trial character? Why do I have no artifacts? I'm just gonna slap the XP out of it because why not? I got too much X books anyway. I gotta make sure my inventory's empty enough anyway. Oh, this is going to attack at least. Bro, actually going to attack. Last one better go into percent though. Ah, it's going straight into defense. You're at 20, you're at 0. Right, come on. More defense. Holy, she has all three options. Preferred First one had to go straight into defense. Second was attack. Third was defense. Next one was crit. The last one is attack. I guess it's not that bad, I guess. Let's go into everything that I don't want. Good enough. Death impact. It's not death though. It's definitely not defense. Jeez. Weapons at 80. The 4-star special class. There's nothing else in here. There isn't. Oh. Okay, now I'm stuck. I was disappointed. And see painting? Oh. Bro, I don't know actually how to use that bird, surprisingly. Kinda disappointed, am I right?
We finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission. Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Wait, doesn't that mean if I type on TikTok,
This specific
it
kind
should
of
bring
scroll
up on
was
to
left to us
stream?
by our ancestors.
Let me see.
Upon investigation, I discovered what
Hold on for
sets
a
it
second.
apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls.
Let's find out. Doesn't seem like it. What about Kex? Yep, Kick works. YouTube? Apparently, yeah, YouTube works. And the other channel doesn't work, so TikTok doesn't work for some reason. It's not a thing. How many platforms am I using? So I am streaming on my main Twitch, my other Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. All at the same time.
It is a most mysterious
Maximum.
color that most people cannot even detect. Now, I myself
People that
had
can
to
see
employ
me.
special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. and that is why I wanted to test
I have
you.
no idea what TikTok looks like because apparently when I open my phone, it doesn't tell me what it looks like.
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color. Clearly you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Iktomisor Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having
It's
this
just not
ability
secret
doesn't change
power
the
if
fact
it's
that
elemental sights
neither of
during
us know where to
1.1.
start
We
with
just
weaving a
forget.
scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same
First
as
or
for an
second?
ordinary scroll.
Well, Jarek stole
The
both
main
of them
difference
like a
is in the
psychopath.
dye that gives it its unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little
There,
different
I'll
from
give
the
you
norm,
2 seconds to
but
you.
I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Now, Jarix, I need you to gamble one more time.
Great! Then
We're
please
stealing it.
use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes
Bro.
well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Mora works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking
Shit.
around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not.
Rick DM'd me
I've
saying
already
something.
identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Bro, I got top off someone very quickly. I forgot I was supposed to do that yesterday and I didn't. So he wants this one. Ooh. Ooh. Oof.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
You're gonna be pissed at me now. Frick, I accidentally used Senpai's. Or someone's. I accidentally saved it to this account. Whoever moved it. Whoops.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
How's my... I don't know.
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Let's see if he DMs me eventually. I paid him off. Bro, I haven't played that game in a long time, actually.
Take it easy.
Once I finish these story quests, the plan is go right back into other games. And that's the big plan.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep, and you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation. So just follow me.
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Okay. Checking my mail. What the heck did I do? Anyway, I'm good. Fixed it.
I got a new letter
I
from
decided to
Lieutenant.
remove it so I don't
Looks like the
accidentally do it
situation has
again.
changed again.
Man. Or accidentally saving it onto your account.
Churl, Billy Churl, silly Billy, hilly Churl. Woo. Go!
So the guy is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye. Many
game,
years
though?
ago,
Far Cry
our
6. We're gonna finish Far
ancestors
Cry
set out
6.
to make a series
Then
of
we're gonna go
ambitious works of graffiti art.
Finish a
They
different game
selected this
after.
cave to make them in, presumably due to the
Put on
availability
Rex
of the
DM, but
dye.
he's not responding.
However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing
It
is,
won't even say the
our
full
ancestors
name
never
anyway.
removed the seal, even after
It
they
won't
finished
even
the
say the
graffiti art.
full PayPal.
Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin, and that was 300 years ago. According to her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of Kuntur. But I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
It was a Yahoo.
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi sword to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art. Don't worry about me,
I
though.
think.
I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Sor Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Fair enough. All right, we'll try not to take too long.
Genshin Impact transaction history.
Wanna come over for tea?
Okay, you can't. Damn.
Huh? Tea? Go! Oh, what a cute treasure coffin! Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before?
Bro! Extended butt nutter? What the flip? That's a terrible thing. It's a knife.
Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead, try it out.
You can't swim?
Huh?
Great. Choo-choos! Hello! You here?
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
How are you today?
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kinda strange. Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltec's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. So maybe it's best if we head out now. Let's head back and meet up with Toltec.
Yeah, but I want to finish it. So you can't stop me. Can't stop me anyway. Issues, how are you? I think I'm saying her name wrong. Small feeling about that. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I just want to get it done with, and I don't have to deal with it later.
We found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomi Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us
like
back.
wood again. God, jeez. What's the deal with wood? I hate that smell when I work. Smell in my room. A lot.
Everything will be fine. It'll all be fine. Did someone call me just now?
Yeah, it's wood smell. Kind of weird.
Toltec has updated me on your progress.
Oh,
Well
that
done. I appreciate your efforts.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
No, it's the one I want.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Got it.
Please come with me.
Wait. What are all these quests I still have to do, though? Okay.
Take it easy.
The show begins.
Don't attack anything. Oh, screw it. Unable timestamps.
Take a look at this. It's a woven
I like
scroll
timestamps.
made by one of our ancestors. Ah, this is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomi Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she
Bro,
passed
his
away,
neck must hurt like
all of our
always looking down.
Iktomi Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work. That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
People just doom scrolling
Bring out the
TikTok,
samples.
skipping us live, people. Can't believe it.
Now, As I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully. The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step. Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Elemental sight.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique, or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case, it looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Don't worry, we're not quitters. Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead? You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
I already have removed it. Every time I make a payment, I have to constantly uncheck that.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
But if somebody DMs you, let me know. This is long. Looks like you can climb that.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. Paimon's sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from. Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Break Act 3. Oh shit. Bruh.
Strike a pose! Ah.
Hello. Fine, I use the proper characters. Fine.
Anytime, any.
If I can actually see where I'm driving. Ah, I gotta change our wings first. Before I jump off. So much easier. No, I like to suffer like 1.1. Yeah, 1.1. Yeah. I like 1.1. I gotta get that. That'll do for now. Natlan wing. Once I unlock it, then I get the Natlan wing. Once I unlock it, though, that's whenever that's gonna be. I'm tired. 8 o'clock already. Now, how far is this? Okay, it's not that far. Yeah, I gotta do that. He's using a standard sword still. Damn.
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning.
He's in the
Let's go
Nether
over
Nations,
there and
that's
see what
true.
they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to get that done so I can get the Primos. Use WGS? What the fuck do you mean by WGS? Old Greystone? Greystone, okay. Switch! Oh, Stardust exchange. We're gonna get scammed here. That's the second best weapon, isn't it? I'm gonna go farm for that now. Just switch to Dia for now.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens,
I need, are these things
God
called?
should grow
Primos.
in their horizons in the world below.
You can use the flower claymore? Okay.
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with
Okay.
our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
So that's what happened. Then you must be
I have
from
to, there's a lot of
Fontaine?
characters still to build, so.
Precisely! Mont
I'll figure it out
Luson,
later.
at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the Traveler and her fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
You know what? I wonder if I can launch Genshin on my other
with a
account.
floating companion. There's no mistake.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm
Your
gonna launch
exploits
Genshin
in
on my
Fontaine have
PC
all the makings of
and
a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
I should do that very quickly before this some of the mail
Wow,
expires.
We're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You
What?
see, I have a favor to ask.
Someone open my door for a
So,
second.
you
Yeah, you're up
chased us
first.
all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously
Who should I
rewarded.
go
I
for?
promise you.
Chill or
Well, at
Navi?
least he got straight to the point.
What?
Should we hear what he has to say?
And
Okay, now I'm back. Someone came and I had to deal with it. No, did it just say Europe is not allowed to log in? I had to update it. Oh, wait.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with something.
Lolly.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler. If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
What's my pay?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman
Yappy and
Huitzilin?
Paris stream? Bro, is Paris still streaming? You know what Paris used to do? Come to my chat for once. Did he end stream and not send it to me? I can't believe it. Absolute Patrol. No, he ended up. What do you mean ended up dead? What time did he end? His stream just suddenly crashed? Was that it?
What? Who sent me a message? Okay. See y'all whenever.
What's this loading thing here? It's very annoying. He just ends it. So, he didn't bother to send a raid to anybody, did he?
Yes. According to local
Really?
records, she was a color mystic who lived over
Yeah,
200
I
years
feel
ago,
assaulted.
and the most
He
adept
could've
in her
sent it to
tribe at
me,
using
but he
that
doesn't.
particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most
Maybe
celebrated
next
is
Monday.
the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was
Maybe next
triggered by
Monday.
an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to
Yeah, I
turn
was
the
trying to
tide despite being
Well,
at
I
an
wasn't
extreme
streaming and
disadvantage.
yapping, I was just
The key
yapping.
to victory
Just
was
ya-
none
just
other than
yapping.
a color Huitzilin created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in
his stream to
appearance
stream.
while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History.
Also, does Para have a
Naturally,
job now?
I need it to be factual. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording
Is he?
past events.
That's my question.
So I wanted
I'm
to
really
consult their
questioning that
records.
now.
But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their
73
history,
left.
and they make such a fuss.
Sign an NDA. Ask
According to my
bro.
research,
No, you did
their
not sign
scrolls
an
are considered
NDA.
sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally,
He doesn't
outsiders
have an
are
NDA.
rarely
He's not a
granted access.
partner.
Not to mention the
But
scrolls we
affiliate
did
streamer,
get to
you don't
review
need
actually contain a
NDAs.
huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could.
We've been over this, Alier.
You don't get
There's no
paid.
need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Seat Lally, you mean?
And why would you send an NDA to a
Exactly.
Paris stream?
You're well aware, I'm
That's a
sure,
terrible
that
idea.
Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she
And
agrees to be my
I think
consultant,
I noticed him
then no
not
other
streaming that
historical
often.
records are necessary.
Oh,
Looking at his
that's what you
stream
want.
there.
So, what do you
Yes.
say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Like, I'm looking at his schedule here, and I'm like,
It's not that we don't want
Two.
to help you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 2. What happened? He was moving? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I noticed something on his stream. I'm like, did he move? You want his Discord? Wait. Bro, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm not gonna show DMs. Don't see DMs. That'd be a terrible idea. Okay, look. Let me figure out where's Para's Discord again. Ah, there it is. You see my problem? How far down it is? Okay. Sorry for being Discord. When was that? This is. Doing too many? I mean, I can join up to 200. I mean, okay, like there's an at mention in here, so I don't even know where that is. Wait, if he's moving, that means he had a job the entire time. He just refuses to admit it. No. And I don't know why he doesn't want a check mark. Like, actually, yep, you're bound. Yep. I'm gonna save that one very quickly.
Oh, one of my powers destroyed. Oh no, that's a big goblin. That's a big goblin. That's a big ogre. That's a big ogre.
Shut up. I don't see. Marked as red. Apparently I marked it as red. I fucked up. Yeah, you see, it's kind of hard to figure out where this DM it is if he keeps putting it at in general. I will never find it. No, I'm not gonna find it. No, I'm done. I gave up. I'm not in too many. I actually left like 20 of them. Here's a question. What place I am? I'm right here. How does 10 inches have now mine? I mean the 9 inches have more. Or the trade I fell off. What is 9 inches doing? Streaming with?
I think Diona would be the best for this one. Oh, official. Okay, do not avoid Diona's heat.
Well, anyway, let's get a story done. Here we go.
Oh,
Well.
right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Wheat
Can't believe he actually moved.
Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction.
We're launching the other server
We'll help you
of
convince Seat Lally. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of
Genshin.
course.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Why is she all over here? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do a gotcha pull right here. First, male. Claim all. Wait, I actually got the wings.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Damn, I thought I had more wishes. Nope. Tap one here. Got a 4-star out of it, not what I'm looking for.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Damn, Europus account is kind of useless.
Rise with the sun!
Run of energy. How do I get to the top without enough energy? Ah.
Burn it down!
Did it just really just stop working when I had that much energy left?
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover.
She's hungover.
Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Itzli? Are you home?
Hey, kid!
If you're here to challenge me,
Look at
book
this
an
mouse.
appointment first. Traveler!
It's never cleaned a room.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
It's a messy house. Very messy.
Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I, didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
Yeah, I think she was drinking.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Let me remind you this. After you finish the test, go to Inazuma.
Oh, and that spell I used
Yeah,
to transfer my
publishing
senses to you,
booking store.
you're not still,
Wait, they actually released the books there finally?
experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
Call her a hermit. That bothers her. I thought it was above supernatural rules of society.
I can still hear you, you know.
Apology for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the fritz. Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Pay. I want pay.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
I'm on tricking out.
She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to let us do the talking! Seat Lolly!
Uh-oh. Drama time.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so Apologies for the disturbance.
You were about to say
Gridlock is a
old.
recent hire. So difficult to restrain sometimes.
You're lucky you didn't force Sweet Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Because she can hear that.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
Huh.
Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Mona Sol said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitzilin tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitzilin's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
Wait, what?
Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Huitzilin's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough.
It's like a necessary change.
As my rival, Huitzilin only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
Doing this all for me?
Don't misunderstand. This duty is
He's
important for
looking
my
in my
tribe,
mind.
too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
Organize at home. Don't say that! Look at this dude looking at shit like she's gonna be... Oh my god.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman. Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Huitzilin used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Huitzilin was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass
It's
it
the
down?
word fart. It actually...
A technique that
I
powerful?
actually noticed the
And
word
no shaman
fart
since
as
has
a
ever
sexual
used it?
base.
Her students are keeping it a secret,
Yeah.
of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe
What are my
insist on
monetization
clinging to
settings?
outdated views of history. I'd
As
give up
auto-mod.
now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Is... So, you know what? We'll drop it down some. There. There you go. I dropped it down.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Huitzilin was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The
50k
technique she used in the
PC?
battle
Yeah, my
must have been her
PC. Okay,
masterpiece.
P10k.
There's every reason to
No, I
pass it
haven't.
on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough
You
to
got a link for it?
single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Ah, right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Some kind of triad.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
I'll just make sure they don't run away.
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me,
64090s. That's
Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame
8
me if it
terabytes of
goes
SSDs.
wrong.
5 coolers. No RGB. No RGB. Well, 556. That's a server class motherboard easily, because most boards can't go that high anyway, so that's unfortunate. And to even get 6, you have to have a server class thing. Ryzen 79. What board is it then? I have a 1600 watt power supply right now, but what? Do you have a link of that? I need to see this.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
How is this PC $50,000? There are 6 $5,000 A6000 graphics cards in here.
I thought you said 4090s. You said it's an A6000. Bro, those cost a lot more. Yeah, they cost like on Amazon $7,000. Some people are selling for 7, 8, 8, 5.
Here. Where's all the RGB? You guys are always posting RGB systems. You don't need it in this. This is a workstation. It's meant to run AI simulations. What does that mean? I don't even know. The great things about Meta PCs, we can build anything. Now, these cards are fully water-cooled as well, with quick disconnects so that you can easily do maintenance on this. This is the second most expensive computer that we built in all of December. Some of the other cool features of this system, hot swap drives, that's right. Up to 8 SSDs that you can hot swap. The power cord that it comes with looks like it could power your washing machine. 2 1600 watt EVGA power supplies. 2 pumps. This thing is an insane system, and not one single shred of RGB. At Meta PCs, it's not just about gaming. Get some work done too.
Yeah, okay, it's not giving out the full list. It's not for gaming though. When was that uploaded actually?
How is this PC 50?
A year? That's a year ago. That's not even worth 50K anymore. But still, one as I said, yeah.
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
I know it.
Oh, it's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
I was actually thinking of making this.
So you're here to
PC.
interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
We should just run!
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and her companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitziling.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Seatlali?
Reason to do so what? There's no reason to be terrified because it's somewhat worthy of love and respect. That's the hero of Natlan you're talking to. Have some dignity. Exactly. These guys don't have dignity.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that.
Well, I do.
You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was...
Friend.
Friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitziling, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path.
That
Would
no
do
one
well to
could even
respect his
do it
counsel.
while standing.
So, mind your manners
Bro,
and
he's
allow
so tall.
Granny
He's taller
Eatsley
than
to ask her
me.
questions.
He's so tall that no one can even do it while standing. Bro, what can he, like, he's so tall that he has to go like this and look down constantly and watch out for little kids constantly. Or normal height people because he's too tall. Normal height people, imagine.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Jeez, how tall is he? 10? 10 feet? Jeez, where is it right now? It's hiding. Can't believe it.
pretty happy to see us.
Watch your step, yeah.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll,
Yeah, I heard
right?
Genshin got is in trouble in the US. Fined?
Pointed us to the task.
Yeah, now they gotta change the way how
Elder
Top Off
Tolapo,
works.
huh? He's still Claw to me.
And that means it's gonna change for me. Because I'm part of the US
Hey,
for
don't pull that
NA.
cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomisaur Elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Wheatzealing's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other.
The logic, what's about other games? Into gambling, yeah. Yeah, that's
But
what
she
they're
only
basically
came to my
doing.
place to fight me. But at the same time, she always
Yeah,
claimed
that's
to
what
be
they're
my
basically
friend.
doing. But
She was
they
the
want
only
to
one who
keep it
dared to
because a lot of
try,
people
at
enjoy
least.
it, so they don't want to take it away. So they just it's gambling. So if you're age of 16
over the years,
or
right?
under, you can't
the more
swipe.
time you have, the more friends you
That's it.
lose.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Kids are not getting proper parenting. It's not really the game's fault. It's also why your credit cards later on anywhere for them to use. It's just bad parenting. Yeah, that's what I agree. Agreed. Bad parenting.
hey there, Chief Biram. Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news. We found another clue.
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Wheatzealing's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Eatsterly promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried
Hey, don't...
forgive me.
Also, they
that wasn't
came
my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
in protected because when I use my credit card, I get opiates as my phone only entering. I don't have that. I mean, I could enable it, but I don't want to.
Paimon said you've
I
been
should
trying to
check
figure
if it
out how to
actually
weave
has
the
it.
special scroll.
I think I set it to a certain amount, then you have to type it in.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs
Oh,
of
well,
the tribe.
sitting down,
Granny
yeah.
Eatsterly. Even so, as a priestess, I trust
Imagine
you wouldn't
his
leave something
bed.
like that to chance.
Custom.
I get your
extended
point.
along. He has to use 2 beds. He's using 2 mattresses right beside each other.
Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work. No, that's not it.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks then.
Yeah, he's so... Damn! No, he's Santa. That's it. He's Santa. Get it? He just hides in the tribe as Santa. But as a priest, you know?
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatzilian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
Ain't no way. He needs to
You've heard
sit
of the
down.
Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Oh my god.
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you are rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatzilian most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it, proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
Not answering.
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Wait, what? Never mind. Wait.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatzilian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatzilian's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest,
Wait,
I'm
how
not
do you,
optimistic about the
how would you
future of this
figure out addresses
investigation.
in Genshin? There's no address on the place. It's just like
That's
this
because
coordinates.
the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion.
Man.
I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can
Bro, can you help me, please?
closure.
I'm in jail. What's up?
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years
What do you need
too
help
late.
with?
But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the Shaman family.
Oh, Sound Family's not even that far. I'm just shy.
Are you Aishaman?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eastly?
Get up. In a crowded market like this, the only person who
Just,
should be trying
what do
to
you need
hide
again?
is me.
Within Genshin? If you need clearing
My
help with boss,
apologies.
I can help that.
Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eastly. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
Generation
Whenever I
trauma.
misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eastly. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
What? Look at those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember?
Yeah.
Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Okay, so your family studied under Huitzilin, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's
map
generation, unfortunately.
Is poor like me.
The
So
techniques
you
my family
get
learned
poor.
from Huitzilin didn't have much practical use in
So
terms
you
of
haven't
tribal
done your
affairs,
exploration.
So during my grandfather's time,
Have you done all
quit
your
the
story?
priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside
Why?
the
I'm
priesthood
just
either.
kidding.
So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true
You
power
clear-
of those teachings.
You didn't do your map,
After
but you
all,
did all your story.
Huitzilin was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Best
Do you
36
know
stars.
which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them,
She was able to
it's
read my
not like I
mind.
can use
All
them
I have
myself.
my freaky thoughts about her. Ain't no way.
Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a
I
battle?
love her so much. Well,
no,
how many do you have right now?
I don't remember anything like that. Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Huitzilin would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Huitzilin's most gifted students.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
How many polls do you have now?
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Alier, do you think we have enough to draw a
You're
conclusion?
on NA, right?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic
You have
circles.
65.
Then we have
65
to keep going.
polls? No, that's your pity.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Huitzilin's stories were
Shira,
passed down to us
perhaps,
as well.
She will
Say
get
what
a
you want
reroll.
about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
20 primos? No.
We don't need another
Stardust?
story.
Any Stardust.
We need something concrete.
Unless you already used,
Does
you
no one
claimed
in
it
your
all.
tribe understand that?
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Huitzilin's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example,
You already
in the
finished this,
version
right?
I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Eshemin?
You won't be able to get 1,500 gems. Yeah.
It's unlikely. My
You
family
won't be
may
able
have
to
let
get
the
that many
shamanism side of
gems,
things
even if
fall
you
by the
100%.
wayside, but we're serious about these
Even
stories.
with that bonus.
In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Whitzelin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it
And are
even
you
more likely
guaranteed?
the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
There's a bonus if you 100% your exploration.
Yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What do you mean?
So you did
That
100%.
location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called 200 years
So
ago.
you did 100% on your map.
Precisely when Huit
All
Sealing was
events
alive.
and all the stories.
That
That means
means, Monsieur
I don't think you can
Montluçon,
get anything
we
then.
can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing.
Nat-
You're a
my
huge
Natlan's
fan of light
100?
novels, right, Seat Lolly? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of
swear.
the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print,
Yeah,
but
Teapot.
copies of the first
Teapot
edition
character
are
sets get you
exceedingly
several
rare and
pulls, maybe
valuable.
20, yeah.
I
Little
see.
Teapot.
There's also its sister work.
That could be something.
Pretty Please Kitsune Gucci? It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Primos as a gift? Unfortunately, I can't.
Of course! Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to
I
determine
have
the
done
actual
giveaways
location.
before.
Right now, all we have
But
is a
I'm
general
very,
idea.
very broke, so I cannot even do
Well,
that.
I'm sure Miss Sitlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Well, what do you think, traveler? Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning. That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
No, she just wants to sleep then.
All right, as Miss Sitlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
I just want to get this done. I want my free primos because I don't want to swipe anymore. Listen, I already spent like somewhere in the range of,
Sorry.
I don't know, 11,000.
I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eastly satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, of course. You really helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
Is it about how he's perceiving himself? I mean, it's not that much. No, 10 is a lot.
Well, thanks for today, Sweet Lolly.
You did every event. Did you do TGC? I'm joking. Imagine doing
That's
TGC.
quite considerate of you.
10 is a lot.
All right, let's
Especially
grab a few
for
drinks.
free to play.
Just like last time.
Wait, didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
What did you think I meant?
For free to play, it's a lot.
You've gone drinking
If you swipe a lot, yeah.
Now Paimon's worried about your health.
Parents don't glaze at games to see if it's safe for their kids and move on. Exactly.
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
I got a lot of C6 characters. Does it mention gambling or gacha keywords?
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading
gacha.
issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Rev the engines!
Whoops, daisy. I screwed up. I mean, what you could do, you have this thing called Teapot. Have you done that? Not. William. William? Who's William? What's these 6 characters I got? Yutao, Kazuha, Raiden, Yumiya,
Get to work!
and Farina. And apparently frickin' D-Luke. And frickin' Chi-Chi. What was Chi? I think it, no, you don't have it. Mona has it? Yeah, Mona has it. And for weapons, we're looking at about a full inventory. Yeah, that's a lot. Look at me just leaning against my bike. It's about a small amount of money. Okay, for a 10 pull, it will cost. How much would it cost? 1,600. You will need 40 bucks for minimal to get 10. And you don't have anything. I mean, you got topped off your welcome. I have 141 days remaining. Buy any of those. Also, I own every outfit. And didn't get shit going. It's about a small amount of money. Yeah, it's not small though. Can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I gotta go frickin' sleep. It's about this thing called sleep. It's really annoying. I don't have it? You don't have a welcome? Alright, so... There's not a lot of streamers on Kick that play Genshin, right? Go to Twitch. Trust me, just go to Twitch. There are some people that do giveaways. See this guy right here. He has to join this stream right here. See this guy right here? Join this stream. Okay, don't join this one. This one sucks. Me. Some people do giveaways, and some don't. But I was thinking of doing a giveaway, but I never did. Look again. Don't Joel. What's up? You just have to I mean, you got money, right? Ask your mom for some money or your dad. Just chilling, honestly.
Light it up.
We'll go after 11 hours. Why does this always happen to me? I'm never gonna make it now. 11 hours. So did you do... You did this, you did this, you did that. All 100% exploration. You did both test runs. I'm just looking though. Okay. I still say drinking. What? Visa? What do you got? PayPal? You did this. You did that. You did CCC. You did well, that's nothing. You did that, and you did the Abyss. Wait, is the Abyss done? Oh, never mind. Just go collect my awards actually. Gotta need my primos. All that. Do you you went to your Stardust, grab that? 11 days though. I got nothing. Welcome for channel points. Okay, what about this? Go to my Twitch. Here, I'll give you the link right now. We're in chat. Go to that link right now. That stream is my other account on Twitch. If you watch my streams enough, what we do have at 75k, you get a welcome moon. That's basically free money. But the problem is you haven't been watching it. Right? So there's no way for you actually to get it. And I can't do a giveaway at this time. No, you can't. It's gonna be ridiculously hard for you. Yeah, how many other streamers are on Kick right now that are playing this game? One site that I actually hate. Following categories.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring
5,
is
4,
right
3,
up my alley.
2. Right over here. Yeah, my first stream. Yeah, I mean, you just came here and asked for money. It's never gonna work that way, though. There's no way I can help with it.
With the sun.
I mean, yeah, shit. Why the flip does this bike is useless sometimes? Do you want to do a GA for Kick? Ugh, Kick. Bro, I'm streaming on there though. I just want that affiliate back. And I'm not gonna stream on it again. Okay, why can't it climb this hill? So picky. Wait, you want to try your luck on my stream? Why the flip is it expiring?
The flame!
Oh yeah, so now I die. Alright, yeah. We're gonna go heal her.
Full throttle!
I'm done. I'm done. Bro. I don't understand. How am I doing it wrong?
Rise with the sun!
I'm just W'ing it. I'm done. What the fuck am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Burn it down!
That's ridiculous.
Hit.
You know what? I'm gonna switch to a different Natlan character. Screw it. No, why? That's not a team. Yeah, most of these characters are still not built.
Is it time to go?
I swear if I can't get up with this... Oh yeah, so... Motorcycle is nah. Not allowed. This character? Yeah, you know, you're fine. You can do it.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up?
Pissed.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Just help me, please, bro. He's begging again. Ain't no way.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
What do I get in return? Bro, I'm not even spending money on my own account. I will skip if I don't get Charlie, that character. I will skip if I don't get it.
You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
That's seriously, I'm not even gonna pull on my own account.
Oh, please work, please work.
Ban that
Great
guy?
shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now?
Kick viewers are different, that's the thing. I don't even think you have a Twitch account.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse. That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you.
I don't pray? What do you mean? Wait, I'm not confused.
For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait, that sounds bad.
Shrinking.
I read
You don't have a
that in
Twitch
light
account?
novel.
Bro, you know how
When
many
it
drops
comes to
you
the
can get?
real
60
world,
primo gems
I
or
think it's
something
pretty
like that
accurate.
on Twitch just for watching a
Is he
stream.
really drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway, we'll just have to
Ain't
leave
no
it for
way.
now.
Hearing the Traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease her. That's what Paimon would do.
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach.
Can't do anything about it.
I don't have to deal with people that way.
You did all their exploration?
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe. Someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. With the passing of the
Yes,
seasons,
to bounty
everything
you.
withers away.
Yeah, you
You
just have to
can
wait for
try
the
to
next
water
rerun
it,
then.
but
Well, just-
it
if you
will
argue
never
more, if
bloom
you
again.
I beg him more times.
Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are
Just
nothing
wait
more
for the
than
next
fleeting
rerun. That's
strangers.
all you can do.
See, Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
You might have to.
Is
Pull out your
something wrong?
PayPal.
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time. Ugh.
Okay,
So yeah, you didn't have to say what.
See, Lolly, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might
Yeah,
sleep
skip.
past noon
What
tomorrow.
do I get if I actually give you
I'm not
gems?
drunk. I remember everything the traveler said. Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna walk back alone. Need some time to think.
Alright.
Damn. Yeah, why don't you give me your account? I can look, see what can be ways to get Primo. Oh, I'm tired, so tired. I gotta go to sleep before 11. If I don't get this character, well, tough titty for me, because I don't care anymore. Oh, I didn't unlock that teleporter. Oh, I have to spend time.
Bring it.
Bro. That's a
This
UID.
should be the place we decided to meet yesterday.
Join the
Who
Discord.
knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave
do I
everything a
get
lot of thought, and I
if I
think
top
you're right
off your
about
account?
something.
Let's hear it. Well, we're gonna tell
The
them.
Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
How much for longer?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
Going through with what? This guy doesn't answer on time. Not gonna get anything.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
I never understand loans for just this one. Have was like
so the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
pay it off. Yeah, yeah, but this guy, he's not giving an answer. I don't
When
think
the
he's gonna do
Abyss
anything.
first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items
Watch,
here
I
should be
feel like
useful for our
if I go to my
research.
kick, you'll
You're not to
unfollow.
touch a single one without my
I don't
nod
know.
of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
You never answered
Sounds
yet.
like we're getting closer to what the legend describes.
Holy jeez, I'm still waiting on that answer. What do
But
I get?
All we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's
What
the
do I
reason
get
I
in
came
return?
to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
Genshin streamers and content creators
All
are not
the
allowed to
bases.
say how many primos they get in
You
mail
got it.
from content creation. So that's Hoyoverse
Don't
program.
jump to conclusions.
I'm not
of
in
course
it,
this isn't the site of
unfortunately.
the actual battle. We
But
have
yes,
to
it's
keep
actually
going.
is part of the terms and conditions. So yeah, it's true. It actually is true. But for like the streamer event,
This wall is in our way!
I might have an
Think
idea.
so.
Traveler,
I haven't
try
looked into
removing
that.
that sphere.
Return? And I appreciate your time. Yeah, what do I get in return?
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
Then that's your answer? I don't have anything.
That's
I don't
it?
got money.
Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Ugh, enough chit-chat. We
Yes.
should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
Something back as well if you can't get things. It's for free. It's not free handouts, so yeah. Like if I'm gonna give you money, I need something like I'm buying something off you. And if you got nothing I can buy, if you don't want it, it's okay. Thank you. You mean? What do you mean I don't want it? You don't got it. There's nothing you have for me.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the spear down and see what happens. Fulfill our pact!
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
English. Classic English. In Twitch called bad. Maybe you should use that. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I banned him. He's done. It's done. Job's done.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Traveling and working the Fatui side by side. Something seems wrong. They are bodyguards for somebody.
What?
They're bodyguards for this guy. And his other guy.
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished
Terrible
the memory,
weapon.
the more vivid its color. As memories disappear,
New bodyguard.
their color fades first.
You need bodyguards
That
as
is
well.
why
It's
color
for
is the
other
best
people,
vehicle to
for
wield the
traveling.
power of memory.
Because that person is originally from
Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for
Fontaine.
memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity,
These two guys are from
enemies will
Fontaine,
fail to cross the barrier in front of them.
so they need
and be trapped
guards
here for
to
eternity.
go from place A to B.
So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
That's it.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Oh, okay.
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Sweet Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is...
Oh no! More monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Busted.
I wish I knew exactly which way to go.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
Damn!
The showmanship.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
No, I don't. I don't even have Chili yet. I don't have her yet. I don't have her yet. Do you want to give me $1,000?
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
That's the only way I can do it. Someone needs to give me money.
Hold on.
Only way I can afford it.
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like
Being
the
followed.
maze.
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The
For
expert is
begging.
spoken.
I banned that user. He's gone.
Perhaps I could
Where
take
am
a
I
closer
right
look.
now? That's
It's an important
$1,000
piece
more
of
here
physical
in terms of
evidence,
currency.
after all.
Alright, I just need enough
you may
money.
not.
I need 1,000 Canadian dollars. There you go. Or 1,000 US dollars. So I need
What are you doing?
euros now, you know.
Huh, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
You want
A
to steal it?
self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
Or you can top off on the special website for me.
What
How
if
much
that
does
was
it
my goal
cost
all
for the
along?
most expensive pack?
What?
Something.
Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the
Yeah,
history
she
of
does.
Natlan
I
and
mean,
its
she's over
heroes
200
was the only way
years
to get
old.
information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented
What?
innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Where?
Unfortunately,
New update?
its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the
I'm
lady who
watching
made the
the
report,
is it-
she saw
is
a
it-
woven scroll in Natlan made with a
The
similar
website?
dye.
Their top-up site? No, something is... Okay, so the top-up site, it's been compromised, right? A while ago. So I am still wondering, is that them or someone trying to scam them? That's what I'm wondering.
Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
Question I wonder.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
No, it's not. It's not compromised anymore. What the flip?
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written.
So, it's...
Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we
All
need to
they
do is
did-
publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first.
It was at one point, okay? Listen, all they did was from this times it, added 0 to it. And then added 0 here. And they kept the 9 in it. Bro. Now, if you want to C6 someone, just press this one time. Wait. That's interesting. You have 2 piece, 3 you have 2 PCs, 3 monitors, 2 monitors, multiple C6, and an expensive mic, 2 Elgato capture cards, 3 Elgato capture cards, but one of them are dead, a stream deck, lots of consoles. You should get me a house.
We
No, I
don't
can't
need to
afford a
worry
house in
about more
Canada.
reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
Yeah, and then grow for money.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to
Drawing
reporting this to
his
Monsieur
poor
Novelette.
wallet. Yep.
Ah.
Everything in life except a house.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. Huh. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me!
Even when the truth is right in front
How
of
do you
you.
not have a girlfriend yet? You just gotta look a little harder.
Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your
Anyone?
word
What do you
against
mean
mine.
can't trust anyone?
Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzley. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
It's different for two, man. You know what you two guys should get?
Quake! I will have order.
A PC off my link.
Quietly now.
Wait, how do you not have money?
Strike a pose. Let lightning echo in some.
You two! Time to end them! Yeah!
Oh, they already died. Never mind.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny Itzley. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own!
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signed a contract without loopholes.
Much
Even
at all. I keep them all and save and invest. Why don't you invest into me?
Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
Guys, you gotta mention when my camera dies. Come on.
You. The other stipulations
you gotta invest into me.
I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
I mean, you're slowly investing to me. You got a sub right now.
What?
Slowly.
This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
That's gonna hurt.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
Yeah, and that costed me 150 remembers. That's So that it becomes so. What cost? What? How many months have you subscribed? 12?
Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
Wait. It actually did cost over 150.
Good point. She'll know how to get
I mean, the
out of
mic?
here.
Oh yeah, the mic. I told you to buy a cheaper mic.
Before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Yeah, how's your streaming going, actually? Have you streamed? Did I not follow you yet? I did not follow you yet. Wait, you have... Bro, he has the first badge. When did you get affiliate? How long ago? Oh, you use own TV. Oh my god. How when did you get affiliate? Long ago? Bro, I'm gonna take this first batch. I mean, I could've waited like 3 days. I'll wait 3 days and give you a prime. No one's gonna steal it. Okay, I'll buy it right now. You got 1 month off me, that's it. Congratulations. Congratulations. I did. What are you gonna do? Yeah, bad intentions with this streamer. Bad intentions with this streamer. Bad intentions with this streamer. Man, I had bad intentions with this streamer.
Let's see. See, Lolly?
You only get 1 month for the first badge. That's it. I'm just taking your first badge.
Looks like it's not
That's
gonna
it.
be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll?
How much do you think that actually costs me?
Around here.
In Canadian dollars, for that sub, that cost me a whopping... Oh, here's my PayPal. Frick. That cost me $8.95 Canadian.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
Yeah, a lot of money. A lot. Ship to me so I can start streaming again because I couldn't carry on in a flight. Ah, that makes sense.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique
All the
isn't
way from
activated
8.
correctly...
Damn!
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary if you cannot escape in time. It's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Seatlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me.
That's a little bit too bright right there.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it is more specifically,
Oops.
You could call it the color of memory. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Sweet Lolly. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
Why did it go white?
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Sweet Lolly, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that even without your tutelage, she can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although she doesn't know how to wield it, she unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide her to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Sweet Lolly, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Sweet Lolly's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheatsealing.
Sweet Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
We teleport out, right? We teleported out.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Damn.
We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
Dead.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
Dead.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Nope, nope.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Iktomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance. No! No!
Bank balance,
What's
no!
wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Bank balance down. Down, bank balance.
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Iktomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witsilin's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along.
It's the closest one.
Take it easy.
Oh, that's what you can do. Shoot ink. Oh, there's a coin here. I didn't even notice that.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witsilin's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
How much more longer? I want to go to sleep.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure
Robert struggles against to fight anyone against
I
anyone.
can truly explain my decision. But I know you
Hierarchon
will
or any of the
understand.
Harbingers. The help of child. Wait. That doesn't make
Will you
sense.
accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would.
Talent for the Harbingers.
Claw, help me move this outside.
Hierarchon.
I'm going to color it.
Well, that person will be most selfish, so,
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
we'll find out. Come on, be almost done, please.
We are like birds,
soaring through the horizons of time.
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades
Oh,
of
MC
rose.
does not give a shit who they fight. They always win.
And
They don't
fields
need
of
help.
green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail
Totally
into
different.
the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
They don't struggle, man. Ether needs to power up. Stop using that dual blade, dull.
In the end,
Yeah.
I hope everyone remembers your color
Get a
too.
new sword for once.
All in
POV, they
all,
finally
it
really give a
was
new
just
sword.
a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I'm getting so tired. Been up since 5 and I gotta go to get up at 5. Merger of Dawn or any of the other 4 stars. Are we officially done?
I knew you would
She's
understand.
being a kitty and she got in trouble a couple times.
This is the special
You broke a
scroll.
charger. Okay.
How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean... you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits!
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the Appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color,
No, she still lives
right?
in the same house. She broke cords. Knocked over one thing. Didn't break.
The
And then I
essence
carried
of
her
that
outside. She
color
was
is
running around
memory.
all over the grass.
That means
At night.
completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Wheatsealing died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory, and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't
Whoa,
you think?
whoa.
It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seat Lolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind-reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too! Because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. connection between our memories is already there. The only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you.
Okay.
I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again.
Yeah, I probably was wondering what's going on.
Though.
Yeah, we can be mean to Paimon, but while only thinking, communicating like that.
Huh?
Yeah. Beautiful. Am I right? What is this? Next morning. 8 a.m., huh? Enough. Better. I have to go do something real quickly. Came back. Open my window for a bit. I want to cool down my room before I go to sleep.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow! The scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
I'm only missing 2. The one that does perfume, and the one the quest we're doing right now.
You don't look surprised at all.
That's it.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory
Died.
of a people.
He got crushed.
If we want
That's
to
all we
depict
know.
it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now,
Higher
it's
chance
just a matter
of being dead.
preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now out.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Until we...
Yeah, I'm only missing like 2 right now. Look at this. Yeah, two. You and you. Only two characters I'm missing. Few more like water.
You told him everything,
I'm missing
right?
a lot of weapons.
We left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitzilin. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
Navi cares.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
You stupid nerd. I think this. I skipped her.
Oh, thank you very
Didn't have
much.
money. Didn't even know her story actually. That's the big thing. I don't even know her main story actually. I like skipped that story like crazy.
Another day, another drained social battery. Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing, but I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we—
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
gonna go
door
that
when I'm
way.
hungover.
I guess that's what you mean by
Here.
it. Damn.
Just take this.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my
The
sleep.
key? Ooh. Yeah, while she's sleeping. Yeah, just open it. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep with you now. Wait. I did it.
Lolly, from the Masters of the Nightwind. I have read the stars and seen the future through the obscuring smoke.
Just enough,
You
Primos.
shall be blessed with good fortune and have the aid of powerful allies during your journey. Allow—
Bullshit. Primos, I did all that. I did all that just for a I take credit? How do you take credit? So pretty right now? The one I rejoined. Oh my god. My pretty's pretty high actually, it's like in the 70s. Two, three, four. Whoa, 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 shit. Actual bullshit. That was guaranteed though, but early. Oh shit, early. What is this? 15? Don't grow up to this guy. Yeah, I think we got early. That's 18. Yeah, but early though. Holy jeez. It was just a matter of time. Yeah, it was. Shit, wrong one. No, it's expensive. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Where's the book? Spent way too much money on that. Where the fuck is this book? I can't remember. Quickly tell me. Use. I thought that thing would shut up, but it won't. I don't even remember where that was. Oh, it's somewhere over here?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has
Yeah,
changed.
it's publishing still. In the city, okay. Small stall. Oh. A small stall? Oh, that's a food stall. Yeah, I don't remember. Ask around for those NPCs. Yeah, that's gonna never help. How much was 60? Okay. I craft one. This is what happens when someone else does your stories. Yeah. Wait, I did Inazuma. I did Archon myself. It's events. The one that way over here. Well, I mean this one. That's not it. I'll do this one. On the top half. Yeah, where is it? Blacksmith. Oh, yeah, it's this one right here. This place? That's detective. Bye. Go away. That's a restaurant. Goodbye.
Take it easy.
Well. Blacksmith. Restaurant. detectives, and the bookstore. Oh, I already bought all the books. You know what? I'll give it to later. Alright, I'm going to sleep. Listen, I just want to go to sleep now. I want to go to sleep. I got the book. I will do the rest tomorrow, okay? Who do I send it to?